Welcome to Midlife Prime Yoga. Coming into mountain, stretching your arms up high, and exhale, forward fold. Hinging at the hips, hugging in your abs, bending the knees, reaching towards the floor. Take your hands and stretch out onto the mat and step back into downward facing dog. And just find your position, what is most comfortable for you. Lifting your hips up towards the sky, bending the knees slightly, and stretching, bringing your head between your arms, and breathe. Bending the knees, come down to all fours, taking a breath, coming into tabletop. Continuing to breathe, noticing your foundation, stretching your right arm forward, stretching your left leg back, keeping your toes on the floor. Now lift and breathe. Exhale. Bring your hand back to the mat, bring your knee back to the mat, and stretch your left arm straight out in front of you. Stretch your right leg back, keeping those toes on the mat to start with, and then lift. Keeping your foot flex, point out with your heel. Exhale, come back to center. Back into tabletop. Now tucking those toes under. Breathe in. Exhale, lift your hips up to the sky. Into downward facing dog. Move your knees, find your comfort, knowing that each downward dog, each one will become more easy, more comfortable. And breathe. Exhale. Begin to walk your feet up towards your hands or your hands toward your feet and meet in forward fold. As you breathe in, begin to prepare to inhale. Come all the way up, stretching your arms up towards the sky into extended mountain. And hands together, exhale, bring arms down towards your side. It's a very simple extended 4-minute flow. And let's do this again. Breathe in, exhale. Extend your arms, exhale, come all the way to the floor. Step your feet back, meet in downward facing dog, and breathe. Down to your hands and knees, hugging those abs. Bring your hands back closer to underneath your shoulders. Stretch your arm out in front of you. Stretch your leg out behind you. Stretch. Always know you can start with your foot on the floor first and then lift. Breathing deeply. Exhale, come back to center. Inhale, stretch your other leg, other arm out. and lift. Stretching, exhale, come back to center. Scoot on back into child. Reversing what we were doing with our back. Inhale, lifting your glutes up to the sky. Into downward facing dog, your resting pose. Step your feet up towards your hands. Meet in forward fold. Bend your knees slightly and inhale. Bring your arms up all the way to the sky. Exhale. Bring your hands together to your heart. Thank you. Namaste.